Hello guys, this is FairBinaryOptions.com, and we're looking at the EURGBP pound here on the daily chart if you want, but I just put the daily chart in order for the trend line that I'm interested to show into you to be more evident or more obvious if you want. I would say that despite of the fact that the market is dipping here, as you can see, quite aggressively on the daily chart, this is something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the last 5 days, or the whole previous week, the market just moved to the downside here on the EURGBP pound. It was not necessarily on the Euro-US dollar weakness or on the Euro weakness, because the Euro-US dollar actually moved to the upside for the beginning of the week, and only on Thursday and Friday retraced a bit. The whole move here was a Great Britain pound story, because we had those let's say rate hike expectations, and those rate hike expectations are not going away anytime soon. However, why is this market interesting? Because this trend line here, if you go and take this trend line from the highs and to the downside here, let's make it a bit bigger. I would say that this is a pivotal area, or a dynamic support and resistance if you want, from the highs to the lows. Let me make it a bit smaller. So every time that market come close to this area here, it has acting as a support here, or as a resistance over the first time here. So this was a resistance, then another resistance here, and then another resistance here. But as you can see, all these levels were actually dynamic resistance, not in the sense that it was the same level or the same physical level. And then the resistance is broken, and then every time market comes here, it turns at a support. So for something like 3 days, and then 1 week, and then another week, and then another week, and then another week, the market has just been acting as support, and reacted from that area. And moreover, this is acting now as a support. In terms of value at raise, I would say that this one here was a kind of a triangle that broke lower. And what I would like to point out at this so-called market geometry structure is the distance that the market, let's say, moved far away from this trend line. The biggest amplitude was here. Let me make it of a different color. Let's make it in blue. So this one in blue, and then if you go and take it from here, this was the biggest amplitude here to the upside. Let's change the color for it. And then if you go and copy this one and you put it here like this, you're seeing that that would be an area where I would like to let's say look for the market to hesitate. Now if you go and take a look at where we are now, as it might seem like a bigger, let's say a big distance to travel, but it's not that big distance to travel. This is 1.7864, and this is here 0.7920. So I'm talking about a 60 pips. Now 60 pips is something that we can deal with, and 60 pips is something that we can actually trade. And therefore I would like to trade this one with to the upside when the market is dipping below 79. I would say that we will see below 79, and that will be the moment here. So let me take a shape. That will be the moment to go and buy call options, first of all on the 79, and second of all on a break higher above this trend line. So let's write on the screen. What we're going to do here is looking to buy call options with 1 week expiration date on a dip below 0.79, and also looking to buy call options with 1 week expiration date as well, on a break of the black trend line. And this is something like, I would say now it is 0.80 and stuff like that. Let's say on the 0.80, around 0.80 level. Well, I'm not saying that it's going to happen this week, but nevertheless it would be an interesting moment to buy those options.